Welcome to Pints, Plates and Passports, and welcome to Bucharest, Romania. Ottoman echoes meet communist concrete, and every pint pours a piece of the past. A city of contrast, courtyards and cocktails, where the crawl begins, not with a map, but with a mood. Tonight we trade guidebooks for gut instinct and let the passport lead the way. Passport stamped, pint glass primed, let's begin our stumble through Bucharest brewhouses and quirkiest corners. Don't forget to watch until the end to try and figure out our riddle, which leads to our next destination.
Yeah.
Our first stop is the Big Ben pub. We start with substance. British theme meets Romanian hospitality and comfort food to line our stomachs before the pints pour and the crawl officially begins. The decor leans towards classic pub, dark wood, cosy booths and a garden terrace that's perfect for filming golden hour sundowns. Tucked into the heart of the old town, Big Ben pub brings London pub vibes to Romania with a cheeky twist. The food is awesome. We had the traditional Romanian somales, which was washed down with a beer and an apricot palinka. The meal was 52 Romanian lei, which is just over about £9 English money. The waitress here was super helpful and friendly, and it was the perfect place to begin our crawl. Next, a splash of Irish charm and crack, dark wood, dark stout, and a crowd that knows how to toast. Literally a stone's throw from the Big Ben pub, the Kilkenny Irish bar brings a hearty slice of Ireland to the heart of Bucharest's old town. It's got all the classic trimmings, dark wood, pictures from the Emerald Isle, and a menu stacked with the Irish favourites, burgers, fish and chips, cottage pie and lots more. The vibe is warm and welcoming, with live music on selected nights and a terrace that spills out onto the cobbled streets. Guinness was good, the prices were good, and they even give us a couple of free shots, just because. Next, we do an Irish jig all the way to the top of the road to our next pub. Oktoberfest Music Pub is a Bavarian detour in the heart of Bucharest. Unfortunately, we were not allowed to film inside, so we had 2 steins outside and moved on. The beer was good and the place was busy. It's definitely a great place to go. Only a couple of minutes walk to our next bar. We rise above the rooftops. The Nomad Sky Bar offers panoramic views, neon reflections and cocktails that flirt with the skyline. Nomad Sky Bar is a triple threat. It's a restaurant, it's a bar and a club. All wrapped in a retractable glass roof that slides open to reveal the stars. The decor is eclectic and vibrant, with mismatched furniture, lush greenery and a secret garden terrace that feels like every traveller's dream. As the night deepens, the vibe shifts from chill to electric, with DJ sets, live jazz and weekend parties that stretch into the early hours. The elevator at Nomad Sky Bar is a crawl saver. Tucked discreetly into the building's entrance, it whisks you straight to the rooftop without the drama of winding staircases or cobbled climbs. When you're a few pints deep and the world's spinning just a touch, it's a godsend. Smooth, fast and mercifully simple. No codes, no confusion, just press, ride and emerge into rooftop revelry. The menu is a passport in itself. Dishes from Italy, France, Spain, Asia, Greece, the US and Romania, paired with exotic cocktails and a wine list that reads like a global tour. Nomad isn't just a bar, it's a mood, a movement and a moment suspended above the city. Just across the cobbled street from the rooftop revelry, a quieter kind of indulgence awaits. Follow the scent of truffle fries and the clink of wine glasses, where every plate is a signature and every sip is to savour. This bar, Savour Signature, blends European flair with Romanian comfort. The vibe is sleek yet unpretentious, soft lighting, modern textures and a menu that swings from Italian pastas to local classics. the kind of spot where you can sip a bold red while watching the old town pulse just outside the window. The menu has a mix of Italian, Romanian and European dishes. They have casual cocktails and a wine list with local highlights. 5 pubs smashed and the passport's already inked with character. But Bucharest isn't just about the crawl. So before the next pint is poured, let us show you some of the main attractions of this city. It's a city stitched together by contradictions, charisma and crumbling grandeur. And it's a city that definitely should not be overlooked. We begin in the Lipscani district, the Old Town, the cobbled heart of the city, once the merchant quarter, now a maze of bars, boutiques and bohemian charm. Every alley hums with history, Ottoman whispers, French facades and a nightlife that never quite sleeps. Beyond the buzz, Bucharest wears its past like a fading tattoo. Art Nouveau balconies sag with stories, and neoclassical mansions lean into time. Its beauty in decay, romantic, raw and unapologetically real. The Triumphal Arch rises, a proud echo of Paris, built to honour Romania's unity. Beneath it, parades march and memories linger. It's a monument that salutes the past while standing firm in the present. The National Village Museum. We step into the countryside without leaving the city. The Village Museum gathers wooden homes, windmills and traditions from every corner of Romania. It's a living postcard of rural life nestled beside Herăstrău Lake. Tucked in the old town, Stavropolius Monastery is a pocket of peace. Byzantine curves, wooden carvings and a courtyard that feels like a whispered prayer. Its serenity sculptured in stone. Then the chaos of colour, Obor Market. A sensory overload of pickles, pork and paprika. Locals haggle, vendors holler, and the air smells like smoked sausage and possibility. Teraza Obor sells the best mici in Romania. The queues speak for themselves. Hungry? Karu Kuberi awaits. A Gothic beer hall with stained glass, vaulted ceilings and a menu that reads like a Romanian love letter. It's not just a meal, it's a ritual. Culture calls at the Romanian Athenaeum, a domed masterpiece where classical music swells beneath frescoed walls, its elegance amplified. Then comes the Colossus, the Palace of the Parliament, second largest building in the world, born from Ceausescu's ambition, marble halls, crystal chandeliers and a footprint that bulldozed history, its grandeur with a shadow. Just blocks away, Ceausescu's former residence offers a more intimate glimpse. Gold leaf ceilings, silk wallpaper, and a dictator's taste frozen in time. Its opulence eerily preserved. Back in town, Chismaju Gardens offers a breath of green. Rowboats drift, lovers stroll, and old men play chess beneath chestnut trees. Its Bucharest lungs, leafy and lyrical. Curious minds head to the National History Museum. From dinosaur bones to Romanian fauna, it's a journey through time and taxonomy. Bucharest #1 adrenaline adventure is the Hot Rod Bucharest carts. Think go-karts meet vintage convertibles. Hot Rod Bucharest turns sightseeing into street theatre. These tiny open-top speedsters zip through the city's boulevards with flair, letting you cruise past landmarks with wind in your hair and horsepower in your heart. It's not just a tour, it's a joyride through history. And finally, we unwind. Thermae Spa Bucharest, Europe's largest wellness complex. Tropical pools, infrared saunas, and cocktails served in swim-up bars. It's relaxation redefined. Before we begin our second half, can we just take a moment to ask you for your feedback? We are a new channel, and comments, subscribers, and views matter. So please subscribe if you've enjoyed the vibe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss the next episodes. Solve today's riddle at the end of this episode to find out our next Destination X, and drop your answers in the comments. If you have enjoyed this Bucharest episode, Then look out for our bonus episodes which go into the attractions in more detail, with special episodes on the Therme Spa, the Ceausescu story and the Transfiguration Highway. Now without further ado, the crawl resumes. 5 more stops, plus 2 bonus editions and a platter that deserves its own passport stamp. We ease back into the crawl with espresso martinis and classical charm. Fredo blends cafe cool with cocktail class. We were here at 5 p.m. But Fredo's bar is where the night kicks into high gear, open until 5 a.m. It's part bar, part club, part late night sanctuary. Expect pulsing DJ sets, neon accents, lasers and a crowd that's dressed to vibe. It's got rhythm, contrast and a touch of swagger. The menu swings from international bites to bold cocktails, with outdoor seating that spills into the cobbled streets. Ideal for people watching. Whether it's a quick pit stop or a full-on party scene, Fredo adds rhythm and edge. Full bar with wine, beer and cocktails, burgers, pastas, late night comfort food, DJ nights and themed events like City Beats Revival and dinner and dance vibes. Next stop, St Patrick Irish Pub. Classic Irish warmth in the heart of Bucharest Old Town. Established in 2009, St Patrick is Bucharest's largest Irish pub. It has sites on both sides of the cobbled street. A labyrinth of rooms, laughter, live music and liquid gold. It's the top Guinness vendor in Romania. With over 40 craft beers and 200 whisky varieties behind the bar. The crowd is a mix of locals, expats and wide-eyed wanderers, all drawn to the pub's blend of Irish tradition and Romanian hospitality. Expect hearty pub fare, sports on TV and bartenders who know your order before you do. Whether you're here for a quiet pint or a rowdy sing-along, St Patrick delivers with charm, cheer and a toast to good company. This isn't just a pub, it's a statement. With a facade decked in colourful hot air balloons, Old Habits feels like a portal to a parallel party universe. This is one pub that will grab your attention. surreal splash of hot air balloons floating above its entrance like a dream stretched onto Lipscarney Street. Cocktails that pack a punch and DJs that keep the crawl alive until 5 a.m. Playful, surreal and unmistakably Bucharest. The vibe is cosmopolitan but raw, with signature cocktails, fine wines and bites that fuel the dance floor. Moving on to the penultimate bar in our crawl, this is the Extra Time Pub. Smack in the heart of the Old Town, Extra Time Pub is Bucharest's go-to for sports, suds and late night sustenance. With a lineup of draft beers, including fresh Tanqueray Ursus, burgers, burritos and tacos, it's built for big appetites and bigger match nights. All of the bars on this crawl are in the Old Town, all within a minute's walk of each other. There are at least another 10 bars that we didn't go in, and there are some other great bars just a taxi ride away. There is no doubting that the Old Town is where it's at. Just while we look through the menu, here's this week's bar joke.
Man walks into a bar with his pet newt. He says to the barman, "I'll have a pint and a half for Tiny." The barman asks, "Why do you call him Tiny?" The man replies, "Because he's my newt."
From extra time, we're going to half time. I wonder if there's a full time. The Half Time Pub is Bucharest's original sports bar. A cosy, no-frill spot where football flows as freely as the beer. With English-speaking staff, pub grub like Jack Daniel's burgers and quesadillas, and screens tuned to every major match, it's a haven for expats, tourists and locals alike. We end with a feast. The half-time platter is a fried fantasy. Golden olives, molten cheese, crispy potatoes, onion rings, battered mushrooms, chicken, and dips that deserve their own chant. It's not just a snack, it's a celebration. That's the official Bucharest crawl and episode 1 over. But we have another bar and another restaurant worthy of a mention. But first, we're going to give you the riddle that'll lead you to next week's Destination X. Solve the riddle, put your answer in the comments, and tune in next week to see if you were right.
Where boulevards stretch wide and still, and Soviet ghosts patrol the hill. A cellar deep, a vineyard's pride. Where Latin and Cyrillic coincide. Where monuments stand firm and grey, and quiet strength shapes every day. A border's breath, a nation's start. This city holds Moldova's heart.
Well, that one shouldn't be too difficult for you to start off. And now we'll leave you with the two places we mentioned earlier. The Wicked Bar is a 25-minute walk from the Old Town, but as you can see here, it is definitely crawl worthy. It has a rock and roll rebellion feel, and it's a great little boozer. The restaurant Ave Forchetta is just a short walk from Wicked and is a classy, sleek Italian bistro. The menu is short but sharp. I remember we had a chicken dish, but it was the end of the crawl and I don't really remember what it was. But I do remember it was delicious. So, is Bucharest worth a visit? If you are a solo traveller, it suits. If you are a young couple, it suits. If you are an older couple, a family, a gang of lads, or a gang of girls, it suits. Bucharest doesn't shout tourism like Paris or London. It sits quietly and waits for you to listen.